Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angels Stadium. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels.
And now.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Los Angeles Angels.
And getting the start for the Angels, number 57. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Anthony Siegler leading things off and takes a strike.
No, that's it.
Late with the swing there. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one in the air, center field. Low on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting second.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Rafaela in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Yo, 1. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And here is Wilyer Abreu. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
That's a ball.
Rafaela at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a miss. Man on second, 2 down. That one
That's
way
inside. Ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now Romy Gonzalez. That one almost got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that is that. Boston strands a pair. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Anaheim, and on the mound now, number 56. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Leading off, Zach Neto.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball inside.
The 1-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball. He'll do it himself here tonight. An efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Third baseman, number 43.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. Fastball for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. The
1-2.
The only
Ball
adjustment
outside.
he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That
Outside,
one misses.
ball.
Full count now. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Scoreless after one. Back here at Angel
Leading off
Stadium,
for
so
Boston,
stepping in for
third
Boston,
baseman,
Caleb Durbin. Bounced up the middle. Neto on the run, throw to first.
He's
Got
there!
him. Nice play.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Nate Eaton.
Nate Eaton up next for the Red Sox. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Center field. Low. Settles under this one. 2 down.
Batting eighth, shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
So up next, Andrew Monasterio. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Monasterio in his third season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Top of the zone for a called strike. On the ground to short, Neto. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning.
And
So now the
leading off
Angel
the
cleanup hitter, Jorge
designated
Soler.
hitter, Jorge Soler.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Peyton Tolley, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. That's in there. 0-2 now. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Now here is Wade Meckler.
Hey,
Nothing here in the bottom of the second.
ball.
Liner caught it second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Now batting Joe Adell. Just
That missed. That's the ball.
Clips
One.
the corner, and the count 1-1. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back in Anaheim, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Here's 0-1. Now here's a flare off the bat, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. This is Anthony Siegler. Fly to center his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Top of the third, no score. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one almost got him.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. To third. Oh, great stop from his backside.
He's out of there.
Second, and that's all they'll get.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
One out man at first. Down the number 2 hitter, Cedar Rafaela.
That's a ball. Outside.
And the 1-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air. Adele under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Neto under it. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Now pitching for
Bottom
Boston,
half of the third, and they bring in a new
70.
pitcher, Peyton Tolley. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. And takes low for ball 1.
It's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting eighth,
Here's the center fielder, Josh Lowe. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Peraza on at first, nobody out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ball.
Next offer in there for a strike. 2-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Outside low. And now 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
3-2. Struck him out looking.
Batting ninth, catcher
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Save at second, and that was not close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second. That clips the corner. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
next for the Angels, the shortstop,
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Man on second, 2 down. And now it's even up. That one found hard the other way.
Ball.
Just outside. And that's ball 3. Nolan Shanuel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Angel Stadium. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Wilson Contreras. This one in the air right field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So a man on base to start the inning.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Gonzalez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Fourth inning underway, no score. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Durbin in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Comes up empty.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Slider squirts away. The throw into second. Save.
Hey,
he beats it.
throw.
And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
The Bo Sox with a chance to score first. Top half of inning number 4. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. So he just clears the wall, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. So stepping in for Boston, Nate Eaton. In there at the knees, 0-1. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
And next for the Red Sox, Andrew Monasterio. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Here's a high chopper, and that chance handled. Throws to first. That's the third out. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready to go,
And
bottom
leading off
4.
for the
So in now
Heroes,
for the Angels,
first
Nolan
baseman,
Schanuel.
You know, these
Nope.
Angels
Ball.
just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now the third baseman caught looking his first time up. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit. They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Siegler has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And the slider
that's a ball.
just misses. The lefty, the 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
1-1 now.
That's a ball.
Double play ball to second. Flips it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
Now, Wade Meckler. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. And that one fouled off. Red Sox by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch kicks away to third, and he's out easily.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Good job to fight that one off. Runner at second, 2 down.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. And there's
That's
a
a
ball.
ball.
Joe Adell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
That's down. That's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0. Swing and a ball popped up. Ohapi. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Siegler in the box again, takes the strike.
No, that's out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Here's a 1-2.
No, ball.
That's
a
little
ball.
bit low. Battling here as he fouls it away. Red Sox leading it by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
For the Red Sox, center fielder,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. Right side, Shanuel. Fires to first, and that is the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adele.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on. You know, these Angels need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next offering is fouled back. Up and in, ball 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That one just misses. That one misses.
Ball 4, take your base.
Off walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Oswald Peraza, the next to hit. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Ball, that's low.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Adele gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball right side. Gonzalez over to second, to first, double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. Pitch misses.
That missed. That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Now the catcher,
that's high, that's a ball.
Logan O'Hoppe.
That's a ball down.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Step off throw to first. Low dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Angels.
Back to the top of the order, and next for the Angels, Zach Neto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's the strike.
One.
Two on, 2 outs. Breaking ball,
Take
and
your
that
base.
got
That
him.
hit him.
Up next for the Angels.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shotwell.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swings through that one. And he'll 1. Ball 1 there. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Gonzalez takes it himself out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Angels threaten but leave them loaded. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So digging in,
Leading
Will
off for the Red
Abreu.
Sox, right fielder, Will Abreu.
Ball.
Movement in the Halos bullpen. Jose Fermin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Silseth also throwing. The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Low. In position. One away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Wilson
And up to hit
Contreras.
is Wilson Contreras. That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw.
No,
Save.
beat him.
It was never going to be easy
Up
after the
next for
misplay.
Red Sox,
Well, it
first
looked like a
baseman,
pretty routine
Romy
play.
Gonzalez.
Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Man at first. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. And a foul ball. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line drive, makes a leaping grab for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston,
now for the bottom of the
number
6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Slayton.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Now the third
And
baseman.
leading off for the Hellos, third baseman, number 43.
Popped up left side, Durbin. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
next
Had pretty
for the
good timing on it.
Angels,
Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder, Wade.
Now the left fielder, Wade Meckler.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So, man aboard. Here's Joe Adele, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Foul ball there. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Save. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second.
Ball.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Angels strand 1. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Fermin.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Hee-haw!
In the air out to center. That gets down for a hit. And a man aboard.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andrew Monasterio. He's grounded out a couple of times. First offering, runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Right through there for a strike.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Runner on at third, one gone. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So back to the top of the order. Anthony Siegler up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
No, that missed.
Runner at third, 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now.
Didn't
Ball
get the
outside.
result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched him.
Next offering way off the plate. Cedar Rafaela waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Angels nothing.
Now pitching for Boston.
We're back in a new pitcher
Number
here to start the
41.
bottom of the 7th. Tyron Guerrero.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see
And
what he's got
leading
here.
off for the Hellos,
Stepping in, Oswald
second
Peraza.
baseman, Oswald Peraza.
And that is out of play.
That's the ball.
Fouled off down the right side. And a ball and 2 strikes.
That was
That's the ball.
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fly ball down the line. One down.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder, Josh.
And next for LA, Josh Lowe.
Hey.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Danny Coulombe, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The Bo Sox up by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And that one got a piece
Take your
of it.
base.
Up next for the Angels.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. In the air on the infield, Monasterio takes it in for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Quick toss to first. Low back in on a dive. Run around the move. Pitch misses.
Ball.
Throw.
Hey.
Save.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Gonzalez. And that will end the inning. Angels leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to begin the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Yeah.
Fermin goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-2. outside with a breaking ball. Ripped on a line to center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And the leadoff man aboard.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Just missed.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Man at second. Inside.
That's inside. That's a ball.
3-1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
3-2. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard, representing the tying run.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Here's Contreras now.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball.
The Red Sox trying to break this one open. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next one misses.
That missed. That's a ball.
Full count now. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Meckler towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 aboard with 1 out. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in.
the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Fermin won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Chase
Angels,
Silseth takes
number
over on the mound.
63.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, this
No,
is a
that
critical
missed. That's a
spot
ball.
for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. This one in the air, center field. Low. Should have this one. And that is that. Nice work from the Angel pen there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Angels nothing. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell.
No, that's out.
The 1-0.
Ball out.
To the right side. Gonzalez takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Number 43,
No,
the
ball.
next to hit, takes ball 1. The Angels trailing by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Outside. That's a ball.
That one
That's
missed.
a ball.
The 3-1. On the ground
Foul.
to the left. And it goes just foul. Got him swinging. 2 gone now.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyron Guerrero is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Danny
Boston,
Coulomb
number
taking over on the
67,
mound.
Well, he's been a
Coulomb.
really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Foul ball.
Ball.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out. Angels held in check, and they're down 2-0. All set to start the ninth in this one. So stepping in for Boston, Nate Eaton.
Ball
Activity
outside.
in the bullpen. Number 70 getting ready to go. And the 1-0.
That's in. Ball.
Just
Ball.
missed.
That's outside.
That one misses.
Ball four. Take
so
your base.
lead off walk.
Up next for
Pretty
the
easy
Red
walk
Sox,
right there. Last
shortstop,
pitch wasn't even
Andrew
much to think about.
Monasterio.
And now the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. This is
Nope,
again
that's in.
5 in a row. On the ground is second, might be 2. Neto for 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And here is Connor Wong.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ha!
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Strike 2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Given through this inning, only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. They're up 2-0.
Now pitching for Boston.
We're back, and on the
Number
mound is the
44,
closer, Aroldis Chapman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included.
And
We'll see if he
leading
can
off
wrap
for
up
the
the win
Hello.
and get himself a save.
Left fielder.
Digging in, Wade Meckler.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Joe Adell.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels.
It's
Yeehaw!
amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next offering is fouled back. The Bo Sox trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Angels with only 1 out left.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Ball.
Peraza avoids the first pitch for ball 1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
Ball low.
That one in triple digits. Rip, but it curls foul. The Halos down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit, because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.